I think it's for us the willingness to change our own leadership styles so that we're supporting the people, but yet not having people outside the group. So, you know, in Pearl River, it's great. We're all kind of pretty much linked together, thinking very similarly about things. But there's another influence above us, you know, and below us that thinks and sometimes kind of differently about things. So as we've changed our styles, you know, we really need to make sure we're maintaining that and not responding to pressure sometimes. So, you know, for me, one of my big learnings has been, I used to think I needed to know all the answers just in case my boss asked a question. You know, so I would be in the details of things that I had no right being into. And that kind of subtly sends a message to your staff that perhaps you don't trust them or you don't think you can do it. But there's always an urge, especially if there's an incident going on, where you know you want to jump back in and say, okay, let me know all the details, let me solve this problem for you. When in reality I can't do that. So making sure we're keeping our focus on supporting our people versus them supporting us, I think has been my biggest challenge.
Yeah, I think maybe adding to that, I think I call it a really big shift to more of a servant-based mentality. It's, you know, to be a director, and a little, you know, or Elizabeth, you were referring to, you know, people whether they're below or up top, and that was our mentality. I mean, purely that was our culture. And a couple moments in the beginning of the transformation where things were very tough, and again we were working with the consultant. They were pushing us in ways and pushing buttons that was very uncomfortable. And finally, we were a small group talking about, well, you know what, the hell with it. You know, we're just going to stop doing it the old way. We're going to support the people that are on the front line who are getting most of the pain, and we're going to figure out how to make them successful. And so stop having to lead the way on all this stuff when you don't know what the heck you're talking about. So that was a big moment as well. So that was that move to let's make the shop floor successful and support the shop floor. We don't have to tell everybody what to do. We don't need all the answers. I mean, the answers are on the floor, right?